Money didn't ruin the world, it built it. Every phone, every hospital, every rocket that's ever left the ground, none of it exists without one wild invention that most people never think twice about. And in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how it happened, one civilization at a time. Here's why this actually matters to you. Whether you love investing or you think money is evil, you're living inside of a system that was built on purpose, piece by piece, over thousands of years. And understanding how it got built is the fastest way to stop being afraid of it. Let's go back farther than you'd think. For most of human history, there was no money at all. If you were good at making shoes, shoes were the only thing you had to offer. You'd trade a pair of shoes for the farmer's vegetables and just hope that he actually needed shoes that week. Economists call this a barter economy, and it ran the world for thousands of years. Then cities started forming, especially across Europe, and something changed. Instead of one person doing everything, people specialized. You'd work in a factory making pencils. The person next to you made pencils too. 1,000 people down the line all making pencils because suddenly there were enough people in the city who wanted pencils that the factory could pay everyone in gold coins or in dollars instead of trading goods directly. That's the moment money became what's called a store of value. A dollar, a gold coin, even a Japanese yen, they all exist to hold value for whatever you contributed to that system. But factories cost money. You need land, a building, equipment, and be able to pay workers. The person with the big idea rarely has enough cash to build it all alone. So they'd find somebody who did have money and offer them a piece of the business in exchange for funding it. That right there is investing. Somebody with capital pays to build somebody else's idea, hoping the business generates more money than they put in. That's the whole concept. Now here's where it gets historical. The first coins in human history were minted in the kingdom of Lydia, modern-day Turkey, around 600 BC. They were small pieces of what's called electrum, which is a natural gold and silver blend. Rome picked up on the idea with the denarius around 211 BC, and their coin was so dominant that it stayed in circulation for nearly 500 years. And paper money, that one goes to China. Around 1024 AD, during the Song Dynasty, the Chinese government officially backed the world's first paper currency out of the city of Chengdu. Investors eventually wanted something else, the ability to sell a piece of their business to somebody else without shutting the whole thing down. In 1602, the Dutch East India Company sold shares to the public in Amsterdam, creating what historians consider the first modern stock exchange. Almost a century later, in Japan, a rice trader named Homa was trading rice prices on the Dojima Rice Exchange in Osaka and helped pioneer something you've probably seen without ever knowing where it came from: the Candlestick chart. These are still used by nearly every investor on the planet today. And in 1792, 24 brokers in New York signed an agreement under a Buttonwood tree on Wall Street. That agreement became the New York Stock Exchange. For almost all of that history, buying a piece of a company meant physically holding a paper stock certificate. Today, because of everything from candlestick charting to raw technology, you can buy ownership in a company from your couch, from your desk, or even on your phone, and it takes about 30 seconds. That's the story. From trading shoes for vegetables to owning shares of the biggest companies on earth from your phone. So the next time somebody tells you that money is evil, remember, money and investing might just be the tools that let civilization grow into everything that it is today. If you want to learn more about this idea, I've got 2 more videos linked right here that show you exactly how to do it.